Hi, welcome to Debbie's Dare this Sunday. This is take 4 actually now, and me trying to get this right. Several people have asked for a little tutorial on my little Halloween caddy. Actually, it's not my design at all. I think it's been going around the internet for quite a long time. I just miniaturized it. That's all I did to it. I just made it smaller. Anything you can cut into 3s equally, you can make this little caddy, 12 by 12 or 9 by 9, and this is a 6 by 6. See, some Heidi Grace paper, American craft ribbon. You can see Fiskars Jack right there. I'm just going to show the basics because of time limits. I haven't learned how to upload this thing in the proper manner. So let me pan the camera downward and over a bit. It's the wrong way. Over a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay? 6 by 6 sheet of cardstock, plain, because you're going to decorate it. Then score it with your score blade on your Fiskars desktop trimmer, or any one of the trimmers will have a score blade. Then take and just put your crease in at 2 inches, your score, then score it again at 4 inches. Okay? Got that down? 2 inches, 4 inches. And we're going to turn it around. It'll look like a tic-tac-toe grid. Start at 4 inches or 2 inches, whichever way you want to do it. And again at 2 inches. Alright. See there? You can see the score grids a little bit. Ta-da! I'm going to turn my paper over and go and score it corner to corner. I'm going to give it a little bit tougher tug this way. It's a little bit harder to turn. Fold it back on itself. So again, I'm going to do it corner to corner. You're getting a good look at my shirt that I wore to church this morning. So you see, I've done it corner to corner. You see the big X there. Alright, so turn it back on the other side and start folding it in. Here, just keep going around the corner, fold it back out, fold it in, fold it back out. Fold it in, fold it back out. We need folding music, okay? Turn it over to where the big X is and pull it corner to corner. And since it's scored, it should go very simply. And then pull it back this way again. I'm sorry about being fast, but I'm going to have to talk to some folks about how to be able to put something on here that's longer than a few minutes. And again, we've got that. Now we're going to make some magic. You're going to hear it. I don't know if you'll hear it pop. Let's see. Yep. I hope you heard that. And you can see now it's in a little cups. And just take and put your fingers into the little crevices. And it's going to pull together. Just like a little piece of magic. And you have your caddy. The only thing left to do is you decorate it however you would like to. I'm going to put that down. And turn it over. And I've already pre-cut my square. For right here, not the triangular pieces, but right here, I used my wavy blade that Fiskars has. See the wave at the, let's see if you can see it when I do that. Get a little wavy edge. I thought I'd give it a little bit different look. Okay, just take and adhere that. You'll need 4 of them. The measurements for that is 1 3/4 plus 1 little notch. That sounds weird, but that's the only way I know how to do it. Is 1 3/4 and a notch square. You want to do that on both sides. Okay? As you can see, there's a top and bottom to this paper, and this is the bottom. The center is actually the bottom. So you're going to work backwards. Make sure this part of the paper that's the bottom goes to the center. Okay? Just like that. Alright. Now what I did here for our triangular pieces is again using my wavy blade, and again you can use straight blade, whatever you'd like to do. I took and made a 1.75 or 1 3/4 square with my little wavy blade, and the same way we scored, I cut this in half, again using my wavy blade to give it a little decorations there. And I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on that. And I mean a little bit of adhesive does not work, but I love this stuff so much. I think everything should be adhered extra, extra good. Or well. Okay, again, working with the concept that this has got to go downward. And your words should be on the top if you've got the Heidi Grace paper, or any paper you should make sure. And just adhere that right onto there. And give you a look there. Isn't that easy? And so I pop it back together so you can see it. Ta-da! And you see the corners. Let me slow it down. You see the corners. And you see the end. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is just show you the finished deal here. Again, without the scalloped edges or the wavy edges. And I just did that all the way around. Okay? Now take your hole punch, your Fiskars hole punch, and just punch it here at each corner. Okay? Again, we're gonna, due to the constraints of time, I'm just going to go very quickly here. Punch all 4 corners. Then take a 13-inch piece of ribbon. If you want more, you can have more. And then run it from corner to corner. You want to make sure it goes from corner to corner. And then again, corner to corner. Tie your first bow in. And then on your second one, take and add your jack or any other punch or any kind of embellishment. I had a little ring here with a spider on it that I added to it and tied it up. So the only thing left to do is to add your candies or treats. I'll add a little bit of spider webs in there and put the treats in there and just have a wonderful time. Matter of fact, these 2 right here are for my grandchildren. I'm going to fill them up full of goodies and give them to my grandchildren and actually leave them for my grandchildren because I will be gone to Hershey, Pennsylvania on Halloween and with the Fiska Frenzy. So let me pan this back up. Hi. I know that was fast. Just remember the dimensions. Go back and listen again and again. And then just make it your own. You can decorate all around this thing and make it really nice. I appreciate you guys watching Debbie's Dare. I'm very grateful to God, especially this morning. He has a staying hand on me, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you as my blog readers and the ones who encourage me to do what I do with my crafting and everything. I learned so much. Oh, every time I look at someone else's blog, you leave a comment, I try to hunt your blog down, and I am just inspired beyond belief. So in the interest of not being too long, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down, and I hope you have a great day today in the Lord. Make it a wonderful Lord's Day. Alrighty, bye.